In the heart of the enchanted forest, nestled among the whispering beech trees, lived Daisy in a cozy, hollowed-out space in the middle of one such giant. Adjacent to her abode was a sign, worn and fractured by time, that cryptically declared, "Trespassers W." It was a peculiar name that held a history as rich and whimsical as the forest itself. Daisy often recounted to any who would listen that her grandfather bore the name Trespassers W, a name as enigmatic as the tales she spun about him. He was Trespassers Will to those who knew him well, and Trespassers William to the rest of the world, named after an uncle and his own adventurous spirit. One chilly morning, with the ground blanketed in a pristine layer of snow, Daisy noticed her friend Maple wandering peculiarly in circles nearby. Maple, with a look of utmost seriousness, explained that she was on the trail of something most mysterious. As Daisy joined in, they saw paw prints, small and round, scattered across the snow. With each circuit around Daisy's tree, the number of prints seemed to multiply, weaving a web of mystery and excitement. Their hearts pounded with the thrill of the chase. They were convinced they were on the trail of not just one, but possibly several woozles, or perhaps even a rare and cunning whistle. The thought was exhilarating yet frightening. Daisy, in moments of bravery, wished her grandfather, with all his tales of adventure and wit, or Oliver, with his calm and wisdom, were there to guide them. As the sun climbed higher, casting a golden glow through the trees, Daisy's mind raced with possibilities. What could these creatures look like? Were they friendly or fearsome? Her thoughts were abruptly interrupted by Oliver's voice, gentle yet filled with mirth. He had been watching their circular pursuit from a distance, amused and curious. Daisy, feeling suddenly foolish yet relieved at the sight of Oliver, made a hasty excuse about remembering an urgent errand and scampered off, her heart light with the knowledge that Maple was in safe company. Oliver, with a smile, asked Maple about the peculiar expedition. As they retraced their steps, a revelation dawned upon Maple. The paw prints, in their endless loops, were none other than her own. The realization was humbling. "I have been foolish and deluded, and I am bare of no brain at all," she declared, a soft chuckle escaping her as the weight of the adventure lifted. Together, they decided it was time to head home, their stomachs rumbling with the promise of a warm meal. Yet, the day's adventure sparked a flame of curiosity and camaraderie among the forest dwellers. Daisy, despite her initial retreat, found herself drawn back to Maple's side, eager to share in the laughter and light-heartedness of the day's misunderstanding. They regaled Oliver with their tale, each adding embellishments that brought peals of laughter and joy. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of pink and gold, the three friends found themselves seated around a crackling fire. The air was filled with the aroma of honey and fresh berries, a feast fit for the bravest adventurers of the Enchanted Forest. Oliver, with a twinkle in his eye, suggested they form a society of explorers, dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of the forest and beyond. Daisy, her spirit alight with excitement, proposed they name it the Grand Society of the Enchanted Expedition. Maple, feeling a newfound sense of purpose, nodded in agreement, her earlier embarrassment forgotten in the face of friendship and future adventures. As the night grew deeper, they shared stories of their families, of Trespassers William and his dual names, of Oliver's escapades beyond the forest, and of Maple's simple joys in the smallest of discoveries. Each tale woven into the fabric of their friendship, binding them closer with threads of laughter, empathy, and understanding. Before they knew it, the moon had climbed high into the night sky, casting a soft, silvery glow over the forest. The fire had dwindled to glowing embers, and the air was filled with the gentle sounds of the nocturnal creatures stirring in the darkness. Oliver, sensing the late hour, suggested it was time to part ways, with promises of future gatherings and explorations. They said their good nights, each heading to their homes, hearts full and minds buzzing with the day's events and the promise of tomorrow. Daisy, as she climbed into her bed nestled within the beech tree, couldn't help but smile. The adventure, though born from a misunderstanding, had brought them closer, weaving a tapestry of friendship that she knew would only grow richer with time. She drifted off to sleep, dreams of woozles and whistles dancing in her head, and a deep, contented peace in her heart, knowing she was surrounded by friends who shared in the magic and mystery of the Enchanted Forest.